Hello, YouTube. It is that time of week where we go over my favorite YouTube comments. If you guys want to be entered in this video, just go leave a comment on a YouTube video. If I like it, it might get in. And, you know, these are always enjoyable. I love reading the YouTube comments. Part of the reason I make the YouTube videos is for the YouTube comment section. You find some real gems in there, you really do. Anyway, if you guys like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we're starting off with Tactician Mark. I like it. It's very similar to my own Bloomlord deck, though I opted to use the BT11 Vegemon instead of Weedmon. In my opinion, it's more useful when you inevitably go wide, since that's just what the deck does. But I respect the niche pick for proccing Nidhoggmon, and my personal spicy tech is one copy of BT1 Togemon. You see, I really enjoy comments like this. These are comments that explain why they're doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you don't play this, you're bad. No, it's actually like insightful analysis, and I love seeing it. What are you doing with your Bloom Lord deck? That's really cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Here we go to Neo Nexodus. Mario Man, what are you smoking with those 9 megas? Honestly, way too much. 7 is usually the sweet spot. I understand your choices, but I think you should cut 1 to play the 4th Weedmon, and you will cycle through your 3s and 4 like crazy in this deck, and trust me, lol. Also, kind of shocked that you're not play ST4 Plamon for that 2k boost. I believe he's referring to Star Deck 4 Palmon with a 2,000 point boost. I don't think it's necessary in the Ultimate Cup format. You don't have super huge bodies and security that are going to cause you any issues. Besides, Bloomlord gets to 14 already by itself. That was pretty big. You got a 16 even sometimes. So I think it's okay. I don't think it's necessary. My favorite part about this comment, though, is not this comment. It's down here from Diabetic Junkie. This is why I think Mario is a washed-out Digimon player. Now, I really like the toxic, unprompted hate. It makes me happy. It makes me giggle. It puts me through an interesting little adventure, and I enjoy it. I really do. Because I would bet all my dollars that this Diabetic Junkie here hasn't won 2 major Bandai events. I bet he's in tops like 10 or so-ish major Bandai events or PPG events or whatever. Now, Diabetic Junkie, if I'm wrong, please message me the receipts, and I'll admit it. But if a lot of this comes from nowhere, I see it often enough where people will, say, this is just bad. And this guy's not talking about his deck, my deck choice. He's talking about me personally, but I don't think he has room to talk. But again, if I am wrong, Diabetic Junkie, please let me know. I will correct myself. Rick Ford can confirm only placeholders cannot pre-order as a retailer. This is regarding the Larkana product not being available yet for pre-order by stores. Also, it's implied that most of it, not all of the major distributors, will carry Larkana. They will print heavy or worst case short print but spread out over multiple distributors. So you're going to get a lot of smaller amounts but over more distributors. That's a very interesting theory. I'll be putting in orders with multiple, which should net me more product either way. Smart choice. The United States is having multiple carriers with Larkana, which is really cool from what they've told us already. So that's nice. That's very, very good. This whole thing came about because people are pre-selling product on TCG Player and eBay for absolutely grotesque prices. It's not okay, in my opinion. So once again, just don't buy the pre-sales. And wait for product to be announced. When product gets announced, then we know MSRP. When we know MSRP, then you know how much to list these products for. But don't do it now. Alex James says he's looking at the starters. I'm hoping I don't have to buy 4 copies of each for playsets. See, what's really cool about the Larkana card game is that most card games have starter deck exclusive cards. Larkana does not. Larkana already confirmed that the first starter decks, everything available in starter decks are available in the sets. The starter decks just give you a little bit of extra goodies, basically, and a more uniform approach. Like, if you can't buy a box, you know what I mean? You can buy a deck and start playing type of deal. Now, how many copies of each card we think of in the starter decks, we don't really know. I'm assuming 2 will be enough. Maybe 4 will have to be necessary. I doubt it. But again, there is some safety in the fact that these will be available basically by the pack as well. And that makes me happy. Next up is NickP. Gotta be honest, bought some copies of Eismon Champion, and I can attest to the price just naturally moving up a bit rather than being a buyout. There's not many copies out there for sale. Technically, I can get behind that. The Digimon Champion stamped card is, harder to find because there's less copies of it. That's just how it works with store championship cards. However, if there are, it doesn't matter if there's 10 listings of a card or 100 listings of a card, right? If you buy 90% of the listings, it doesn't matter. It's still bought out, technically. Just because the supply isn't huge on these doesn't mean they are, incapable of being bought out. You know what I mean? I get the point. I think I know what he's trying to say. But, he's smart for buying the Digimons while they were cheaper. We got your boy JS here. Strange fact, at one point in January, Justimon Alt Art was going on for $450. Then a buyout happened while BT13 was about to be revealed because Justimon X Antibody Cope. It's kind of crazy that Justimon is as expensive as it is. I would not pay money for any Justimon cards. Those are cards that belong kind of in bulk. I wouldn't pay more than bulk prices for any of the Justimon cards, to be honest. Next is Savan Patel. Sometimes we are so focused on the new that we fail to realize some old deck profiles still work and fairly well too. This is a very deep quote, and I actually enjoy this because there are some decks that I've barely changed, since they came out. Like, for instance, our Bloomlord deck profile is very much the same as it was in EX3 with a few cards changed. That's just an example. And there's other decks that have done that too, where I barely changed the cards, but they still go. Like, Ancient Greymon's been the same almost for 3 sets for me. 4 sets. You know what I mean? The deck, sometimes older is better. Sometimes what worked before works today. And that's okay. This was left on the comment on my War Greymon deck profile. And I don't know exactly what it's tailored towards, but I do appreciate the very nice quotation here. Oreox 1000 says the Troy Omni package is perfect. I'm a toolbox guy, so having options for different scenarios is what I live for. I'm glad this guy loves the triple Omni threat. We love to see it. Flowso92. I love the Digimon TCG. Sadly, I live in a part of Germany where Digimon is not very popular, so there are not many tournaments. I play with like 6 friends. I just hope it survives here in this region so that we can keep enjoying the game. I don't think Bandai will abandon Europe. Will they cause you guys issues as you guys go? Yeah, probably. They're already going. There's already like a delay with the Ultimate Cup Rising or whatever. Something crazy is happening with that. But yeah, if you love Digimon, don't let it stop you. I think you'll be fine. S Rank here says Digimon is the first game where I can get completely bodied, but I'm a little okay with it because I like looking at the cool artwork. It's actually a really nice sentence. I like Digimon's card art. They have some bangers. They have some of the best card art I've seen on cards in the trading card game universe, period. Like Beelzemon alt art comes to my mind only because of something else, but there's lots of other alt arts that fit the bill. And Bandai does do a really good job with their artwork. I will give them that. And this is one thing about Beelzemon alt art. It's helping to think that the winner's pack stamp is max rarity when the EX2 alt art is badass. So here's the problem, right? These Beelzemon Cups will award you a Beelzemon winner stamp card. How many Beelzemon Cups are there? 100? A couple of 100? How many alt-art Beelzemons are there for EX2? More than 100. More than 200. So, like, just from a supply standpoint alone, that winner stamp will make it prestigious. And inevitably more expensive, inevitably max rarity. However, I will say that I would have much preferred the winner stamp go on the EX2 alt-art of Beelzemon rather than the regular art, because that art truly is something else. I think that I'll make that art the thumbnail for the video, because it's really nice. It is really nice. Soul Cross. Man, never thought I'd see the day where Omnimon's Worth Defeat would suck. I love that card so much. Hope he comes back one day. He might. He's a good toolbox card when the meta supports him. When you can pop Tamers and all sorts of crazy stuff. It is a really good card. Unfortunately unplayable in Ultimate Cup format, but that's almost over anyway, so that's okay. Another Oreo comment here. The Duncan Mario brought me here. Also, I think you should put that picture on sleeves. I do believe Duncan Mario is one of the best things to come out of my Digimon channel. People wanted that thing on sleeves, mats, shirts. It's kind of insane. Duncan Mario is popular. Duncan Mario knows how to get it. He does. The last comment today goes to David Green. Happy birthday to the main man. Mario Day, while not my birthday, I did consider it a second unofficial birthday. And I did have a good day. I had a really awesome day. So thank you, David. That's it for this week's comments. If you guys want to be in the video, leave a comment. You know the drill. See you guys later.